It is a beautiful day for baseball here in Toronto, 2001 at the Sky Dome, where the 4-4 Tampa Bay Devil Rays face off in the final match of a series against the 4-5 Toronto Blue Jays. Welcome to the Sports Simulation Spectator. My name is Michael Green, and this is Season Ticket Baseball with my replay of the 2001 Toronto Blue Jays. Our pitching matchup today is Albie Lopez for the Rays versus Joey Hamilton for the Toronto Blue Jays. I got to get out of playing Tampa. I keep saying their names and mixing them up. As I always go in with a disclaimer, there's a lot of rules for these games. I play them frequently enough that I remember most of the rules, but don't be disappointed if I get something wrong. In the end, all that comes out in the wash, right? We are looking here. It is the Tampa Bay Devil Rays at Toronto. Your starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. In right field, batting first is Randy Winn. Batting second and at shortstop is Felix Martinez. Batting third and in left field is Ben Grieve. In the cleanup is the crime dog, Fred McGriff. Batting fifth at third base is Russ Johnson. Sixth at DH is Greg Vaughn. Seventh place is Damian Rolls at second base. Mike DeFelice doing the catching and batting eighth. And then ranging in center field is Gerald Williams batting ninth. Wynn, Martinez, Grieve, McGriff, Johnson, Vaughn, Rolls, DeFelice, and Williams. Pitching for the Toronto Blue Jays is 31-year-old Joey Hamilton. This is his second start of the season. In the first, he got smoked to the tune of 6 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings, 11.57 ERA, and a 2.57 WHIP. So he's looking to improve upon that, if you will. So let's get ourselves a weather roll, figure out if we got the roof open. My guess is in early April we won't, so it's 7. I don't know. Is this a day game or a night game? Let's find out. It is a night game on 4/11. So we are looking night game in Toronto. So this is 40 degrees. I'm thinking we're closing the roof. So there will be no wind today. So we don't end up having to adjust any of our charts. All right. All right, here we go. Coming up to bat here is Randy Wynn. Starting off the season, he's actually 10 for 25 with a home run and 2 RBI. The pitch to Randy Wynn comes out as a 3.52. 3.52. That's an infield single. And I'll be honest, I already forget how to input commands. So we're going 1B to, it just says infield. Wow. It's been a while since I played Digital Diamond to put in these stats. Outs, advancing, base stealing, single. Here we go. We're looking infield single. F4 soft GB. That's what we're going with. So we're going to go F4. Soft ground ball in the infield. Pokes it towards second base, and Jeff Fry can't get it off. Randy Wynn finds himself on first. Up to bat is Felix Martinez with a 2.47. That becomes against a switch hitter, becomes a 5.97, which means we're looking at our right fielder. My cheat sheets. Yeah, right fielder, which today is Raul Mondesi. What did I say? 5.97? Yep, 5.97. And that is a double to right field. But it does not say anything about Wynn scoring. So with that, Randy Wynn is on third. Felix Martinez on second. And all of a sudden, Joey Hamilton is not in a great spot. Coming to bat, Ben Grieve. 9 for 28 on the start of the season. 5-7-8 to our left fielder. 5-7-8 is a single plus, and the runner on first might score. So a single plus is the runners on second and third score. So it's a single, and I have to look at my notes to see how to make those runners score. This is everyone's favorite patient part. Yeah, we're going to just do this. Whoop, I'm going to come back here and go star, star. That should score both those runners. Yep. And we are not in a great place here as Toronto. Down 2-0 with nobody out and Ben Grieve on first. Fred McGriff, 2-7-4. That ball is to deep right field. McGriff has a power of 9. That is a, can't read that die. A 9 and 3 is 12, so we're looking at 21. That ball is high and far and gone. And Fred McGriff has just bust this game wide open with a home run to right field off of Raul, or off of Joey Hamilton. And the Blue Jays are down 4-0 with nobody out. Woo-hoo. Okay. Up to bat, Russ Johnson. 197. Guess what? It's a bloop double. Everybody has gotten on base so far. This is not how this is supposed to be going. Greg Vaughn up to bat. 5-4-7. 5-4 goes to our second baseman. Single to right field. It's a ground ball F9. Whoop. I didn't type it. Single. Ground ball F9. And men are on first and third with nobody out. With Damian Rolls strolling to the plate. Damian Rolls is .292 batting average on the season. No home runs, but he does have 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored in 8 games. That is a 4.58. Oh my goodness. Damian Rolls 4.58 versus a righty is a single plus. And another run comes home. It is 5-0 Toronto. Mike DeFelice. We got 2 men on, nobody out. And Joey Hamilton is getting smoked. Four, 5-3. 4-5-3. And finally, Joey Hamilton's able to get somebody out. Mike DeFelice with the strikeout. Gerald Williams coming to bat. Gerald Williams has done nothing this year. 2 for 25 with a 259 OPS. We're looking at a 5.38. 5.38 goes to the first baseman. 5.38. That is another hit. That is a single to right field. And I need to make sure that I'm getting that right, because if it says an outfield position is shown, the lead runner may try to advance. But Greg Vaughn's not going to try to advance. They're already up 5. He's not even going to try to push it. All right. We are looking at bases juiced for Randy Wynn. And Joey Hamilton. I don't even know what to do. Let's take a look at the Jays bullpen. See what their current status is. I need to put in a new stadium shot too. So we are looking at do I have anybody on this team that is set up for long relief? Calvin Escobar is a spot starter who's not supposed to start, so I guess Escobar could come in as long relief. Steve Parris is going to be out this game. Well, he's a starter. We've got a relatively rested bullpen. Paul Quantrill's not going to be able to pitch, but everybody else. So Escobar is going to be our guy if and when this doesn't get cleaned up. But Randy Wynn with the bases juiced. 379. 379 is a fly out or a pop out to number 5. The third baseman. And Joey Hamilton at least has 2 guys out for Felix Martinez with the bases still loaded and 2 down. 4-6-0 versus a righty. That is a single to center field. GBF 8. Rough. Jose Cruz cuts it off and is able to keep Damian Rolls from trying to score. Bases are still loaded for Ben Grieve. This is going to be Joey Hamilton's last batter this inning if he can't get out of it. 4-6-5. 4-6-5. Oh my goodness. This is a single to center field with another runner that's single to center field. F8. There we go. And we are pulling Joey Hamilton from this game. That is all for Joey Hamilton. We are done with his nonsense. And coming in to pitch, they're going to have to get a lot of innings out of him, is Calvin Escobar. We have not even seen the lineup for Tampa Bay yet. It is 7-0 in the top of the first inning. All right. This is Escobar's 4th game of the season. He's got a 0 ERA, so maybe he can shut this down. 1-6-7. And no, he cannot. And Calvin Escobar promptly comes in and walks in a run. That run is charged to... Oh, that was Fred McGriff, but it didn't matter. It was on the other card. That run is charged to Mr. Joey Hamilton. Ross Johnson up to bat. 3-1-6, and that is a K. So... that was a mess, absolute mess. 8 runs on 10 hits and 3 runners left on base. 1/2 is in the books, and it's Tampa Bay 0. Or I'm sorry, Tampa Bay 8, Toronto coming to bat. Whew, that's a lot to make up. The pitching or the batting lineup today for the Toronto Blue Jays. In right field is Raul Mondesi. Batting second at second base is Jeff Fry. batting third, and at first is Carlos Delgado. Fourth is left fielder Shannon Stewart. Jose Cruz in center field. Brad Fulmer at DH. Tony Batista at third. Chris Woodward at short. And then catching today is Alberto Castillo. So it goes Mondesi, Fry, Delgado, Stewart, Cruz, Fulmer, Batista, Woodward, Castillo. And pitching today for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays is Albie Lopez in his second start of the season. He went 6 2/3 for 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts in his first outing. So let's see if the Tampa Bay Devil Rays can start, or can the Toronto Blue Jays can start knocking some of this down. First pitch to Raul Mondesi is a 6-2-6. The home team is batting, so it becomes a 6-3-1. But we're looking at a pop out to the 6th position. 1 down. Up to bat is Jeff Fry. 2-0-4. Becomes a 4-0-4, and that is a fly out to left field. 2 down. Coming to bat is Carlos Delgado, who's batting 176 on the young season, 2-8-1. That is against the lefty. That ball is to deep right field. Delgado's power is 8 plus 3, which is 11. And that ball is deep, and it stopped at the warning track. That is a deep fly ball out to Randy Winn. And after that amazing first inning by the Rays, the Blue Jays put up a goose egg. Coming up to bat is Vaughn, Rolls, and DeFelice. All right. Oop. Greg Vaughn up to bat. 149. That is a F7 flying out to the left fielder. 1 down. Good job, Escobar. Let's get him to settle down. Coming up, Damian Rolls. 1 for 1 today with an RBI and a run scored. Pretty sure everybody's going to have an RBI and a run scored. That is a 5-0-3. And a 0 is a rare play, which I have my rare play chart ready. 5-0-3. So let's roll it and find out what our number is. So we're looking at a 5-2-1. 5-2-1. Batter reaches first on throwing error by the shortstop. Runners advance 2 bases. Catcher fields overthrow. Batter must reach second by challenging the catcher's arm. So we're looking at E6++. The batter must try to reach second by challenging the catcher's arm. So my catcher is Alberto. So let's go through with the challenge. Runner is safe. If it's speed is batting as Damian Rolls. Damian Rolls is a speed of 5, so we're looking at everything. Has to be greater than or equal to. We're looking at 4, 5, 6. He's got an 11. Has to be better than 10 plus my catcher's arm. And in this case, it's not. My catcher's arm is a 5 plus 10 is 15, and trying to steal and get thrown out at, or not steal, but move around on the error. He gets thrown out at second. So let's see. We're looking at a weird play. So we're looking at a... So I've just decided that I cannot figure out the syntax for this, so it is just easier for it to be an E6. He's not going to try to advance. I'm struggling to figure that one out. So Chris Woodward screws up, throws the ball away. Damian Rolls at first. Mike DeFelice to bat against Escobar. 1-9-8. And that is a bloop double. And a bloop double, I believe, runners on second and third score. It is a bloop double, which means in with one out, it is just a double. And the runner could try to score, but he's not going to. They already have a lead. Damian Rolls is going to chill at third base. Things are not going to get better today, it does not seem. Men on second and third with one out. That's a 6-5-1. 6-5-1. That is a result in that. 1-4-6. And Gerald Williams knocks in a banner. DeFelice moves over. It is now 9-0. Escobar has not been able to shut them down in the same way. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as it was when it was what's-his-face, but Joey Hamilton. All right, Randy Wynn back up to bat. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored. That's a 5-8-6. 5-8-6 goes to our center field. Jose Cruz. 5-8-6. That is a freaking double plus. Jeez. Mike Thiefley scores. Randy Wynn on second base. At this point, this is one of those cases where I'd bring in like a fielder to pitch, I guess. Oh. Escobar against Felix Martinez. I'm stressed out. This is not even going this isn't even real. 1-1-3. Becomes a 3-1-3, and that is a strikeout. Felix Martinez down on strikes. And we got 2 runs, 2 hits, and a man left on base. Tampa Bay 10, Toronto nothing. Shannon Stewart's up for the Rays, or for the Blue Jays. 2-5-3 becomes a 2-5-3 becomes a 5-6-3. So we're looking at the shortstop. 5-6-3. That's a 6-3 ground out. What? One down. Jose Cruz looking to do some damage. 2 home runs on the season for Cruz. That's a 4-1-4. And that is another 6-3 ground out for Brad Fulmer. Albie Lopez is mowing him down. We're at a 6-1-5. Add 5. So that's a 6-20. That is a line out to the first baseman. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. 2 innings down. It is still 10-0. Kavim Escobar pitching to Ben Grieve. He's just going to have to take this a little bit. So we're going to be adding fatigue to certain things when it occurs. So we're looking here for Ben Grieve. That is a 3-2-7. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Fred McGriff. 2-6-2. That is also a strikeout. And Russ Johnson. 5-9-9. That goes to our right fielder, Raul Mondesi. 5-9-9. That is a single. And Greg Vaughn up to bat. Escobar's just got to get out of this. Or, yeah, Escobar's got to get out of this inning. 3-1-8. 3-1-8. And that is a big old swing and a miss for Greg Vaughn. And Kelvin Escobar has at least given us 2 innings. He's thrown 42 pitches, though, so that's probably going to be the end for him today. So, now we got... That was no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. Albie Lopez facing Tony Batista. The Jays have got no one on base so far today. That is a 5-4-5. So that means we're looking at our second baseman, Damian Rolls. 5-4-5. That is a single to right field. He's not going to try to advance. F9. Not going to try to advance. At this point, we need just runners. Tony Batista breaks up the no-hitter for Chris Woodward. 4-5-3. Ooh, and that ball is ripped down the line. Chris Woodward drops it right on the chalk. Ben Grieve goes to grab it and throw it back in. But Chris Woodward has been able to motor around and get a triple. Tony Batista comes in to score, and the Jays are on the board 10-1 with a man on third base and nobody out. Coming up is catcher Alberto Castillo. This is only his second game of the season, and in fact, he came in once and only played defense, so it's his first at bat. 1-0-3. That's an F9++. So that is a nice sac fly for Mr. Castillo. Deep fly ball, and Woodward's able to come in and score. The Jays have gotten 2 back. It is 10-2 with 1 out. Raul Mondesi coming to the plate. 0-for-1. That's a 1-3-7, which is a walk. Raul Mondesi coaxes a walk. And I'm thinking Raul Mondesi is going to try and steal a bag here. So first we're going to establish a lead. That's at least what we're thinking. So it's going to be blue and white plus steal against hold. So we're looking 8 plus his steal, which is a 5, which is 13. And hold is a 3. If it's greater than or equal to, so in this case it is, he's able to get himself a lead. Raul Mondesi has a lead on him. So we're looking... We got everything together. 9 and 6 is 15. That's 20 plus speed. And actually, it was his steal rating, and that's also a 5, so we're still good here. So we're looking at 25 is his speed over the arm of the catcher, which is a 6 plus 10. Raul Mondesi steals himself a bag. Slides in, is able to swipe it. I have to indicate who it is when there's nobody on base. At least one base runner must be specified. What am I not doing? These keyboard commands. I should be able to just drag guys there. Runner on second, steals third. So we're having to say it is a stolen base. Runner on first, steals. Great job, Mondesi. Jeff Fry is up to bat. So we're looking at a 2-0-7. Becomes a 4-0-7. 4-0-7 is an F7. I have to F7. Fly out to Ben Grieve, 2 down. And Carlos Delgado looking to do a little bit more damage. 1-5-5. All right, so this 1-5-5 was a single. Didn't get to put this in. It's a single plus. So we're going 1B plus. System with that single base plus. Modesty scores. And we are going to take it. Shannon Stewart coming to the plate. Jays have gotten 3 back here this inning. 5-5-7. So we are looking at our third baseman for Russ Johnson. 5-5-7. And that is a single into left field. And we got 2 men on base for Jose Cruz. 3-4-3. And Jose Cruz with a big swing and a miss. You can feel the breeze from up here. And that is 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 runners left after 3 innings. It is Tampa Bay 10, Toronto 3. We are bringing a new pitcher in. So let's figure out who we've got as an option for Toronto. We're looking Frascatori can't pitch because he's tired. We got, well, we don't have a lot of choices here. Frascatori might need to come in and pitch because Carpenter's tomorrow. Mahalik, Parrish, Loiza. Who can give us the most innings? Yuck. And we on the next page. Escobar already pitched. All right, well, we, I guess, are going to be looking at Frascatori's got to come in and give us something. He's tired, but hopefully he's going to be able to come in and... Oh, I did it again. Frascatori hopefully can come in and give us an inning. I'm on the wrong one. Cancel. Toronto. I always forget to actually put them in the game. So Frascatori's coming in to pitch. He's in the pitcher's spot. All right, John Frascatori. This is your 1 inning. That's all I'm asking for from you. Damian rolls at bat. We're looking at a 6-6-3. Starting off great. 6-6-3 is a G4-3. We'll take it. Actually, technically it's a 6-3, but I'm not going back and looking at defensive metrics. He is out. Mike DeFelice. 4-2-1. That is a 6-3. Round out. Frascatori, can you get one more out here today? That is Gerald Williams at bat. Let's go, buddy. 2-4-6. Versus a righty. Becomes a 2-5 or 2-8-6. I'm sorry, a 5-8-6. Which means we're looking at our center fielder. 5-8-6. That is a double. Gerald Williams knocks a double into center field. We got to get one more out here, dude. Come on, Frascatori. I know your arm's tired. It's Randy Wynn. 1-9-8. One 9-8 is an L4 line out. And that is the end of the inning. Frascatori's able to pull it together. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left, but nobody scored. After 3.5, it's 10-3 Tampa Bay. All right, Albie Lopez currently has thrown 35 pitches through 3 innings, so he's been very efficient. Brad Fulmer up first, 4-5-2. 4-5-2 versus a righty. That is a single into center field. I'm not doing much base advancing because at this point I just need guys on base. Tony Batista coming in. We're looking at a 6-3-7, which becomes a 6-4-2. Doesn't change anything. We're looking at an F8. Chris Woodward, 1-for-1 with a run scored and a triple. 3-8-7. 3-8-7 is a F3. How's it F3? We're going to do G3. Now it's probably not a G because if we're G3, you'd be able to advance. All right. Castillo. 2-4-6. Becomes a 5-6-6. So we're looking at shortstop. 5-6-6. That is a 6-3 ground out. And Albie Lopez sets him down again. John Frascatori, you've done your job. Your shoulder is toast. We are looking at Pedro Borbón. You're coming in really early, buddy. Pedro Borbón, the lefty. This season, this is his 5th game already. 2 1/3 innings. No runs given up. Facing off here against Felix Martinez. Yep. 3-8-2. 3-8-2. Yep. It's a ground out 5-3. 1 down. Ben Grieve. Oh. I didn't put it in by accident. What is happening here? What in the world is going on? All right, we're back now. That was weird. Okay. And somehow I lost my dice. I don't know what. So Ben Grieve is up. Look at a 6-3-1. Comes an F6. Missing fielder. What do you mean missing fielder? Oh, because it doesn't like the pop out to the third baseman. So we're gonna do a pop out to third or to 6. I don't know why it acts that way, but it does. Ben Grieve pops out. Fred McGriff. (181) Hit by pitch. Borbón hits McGriff. puts him on first. Russ Johnson today is 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. We're looking at a 179, which is another hit by pitch. And in back-to-back at-bats, he's hit pitchers. He's hit batters. And Bourbon is getting a little wild here. Greg Vaughn. 178. Is that 3 straight hit by pitch? That is the same dice roll 3 straight times. And Bourbon's got to be hurt or something. We're taking... No, you know what? He's got one more batter. He's got one more chance. It is a 6-5-8 before he gets thrown out of this game. 6-5-8. G5-4. Force out at second. And Bourbon is able to get out of the mess. But he's probably done after 1 inning as well. Albie Lopez, 43 pitches thrown. Mondesi up to bat. 4-7-2. That is a line out to third base. 1 down. Jeff Fry. 4-4-1. Ground into a 6-3 out. 2 down. Carlos Delgado. 1 for 2 with an RBI today. We're looking at a 2-4-4 versus a lefty. That is a single, and Carlos Delgado might be getting out of his slump a little bit. Got 2 hits today. Shannon Stewart. 6-7-4. 6-7-4 plus 5. 6-7-4 is 6-7-9. We're looking at a single plus plus. With that single plus plus, it should be just enough to put Delgado in third base. Men on first and third with 2 down. Jose Cruz is up. A ground out and a strikeout today. 3-3-9. And Jose Cruz in another crucial situation strikes out. And they left 2 men on again. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on. 10-3 after 5. Tampa Bay's got to go back to the pen again. I wonder if there is rules, because I don't know. I wonder if there is... there are rules for a fielder pitching. Oh, wrong book. We're looking at our complete rule book. Pitching around the hitter, rare plays, using positions as pitchers. With a position pitcher on the mound, use the following ratings in pitching table. Stamina, nothing. Hit by pitch. With a position pitcher on the mound, use the following. Oh. Rough. Okay, so there are rules here. We're gonna try to get through one more pitcher. We're gonna bring Dan Plesac in. And maybe we can get to Koch and just call it a day. I doubt it, but we're gonna give it a shot. Plesac has not pitched in a few days. So he's got 20 bullets, I guess. Dan Plesac against Mike DeFelice. 6-5-4. Ground out, 3-6. 1 down. Oh, I'm sorry. Ground out 4-3, not 3-6. Gerald Williams at bat, 2 for 3 with a double RBI and runs scored. That's a 6-0-8, which is a nice big strikeout. 2 down. And Randy Wynn, 2 for 4 with a double RBI and a run scored. This is a 5-4-7. So 5-4, we're looking at our second baseman. Fry is at second, yeah. 5-4-7. That is a single into right field. Another hit for the Tampa Bay Rays with Felix Martinez up to bat. 2-6-1. And Dan Plesac is able to get Felix Martinez down on strikes. Second strikeout of the day today for Martinez. And Albie Lopez is continuing to pitch pretty well. 56 pitches now. Brad Fulmer, Tony Batista, and Chris Woodward coming to the plate. 3-3-9 against Fulmer. 3-3-9 is an F9. Fly out to right field. 1 down. Tony Batista with a 2-6-6. Ooh, we got he is a righty. 2-6-6. Deep left field. So we're looking at Batista's power of 7 plus these values. Plus 10, that is a 17. That ball is high and far and gone. That is a 17. That is a home run to deep left field. And Tony Batista inches on 1 inch, 1 closer. It is 10-4, Tampa Bay. Wait. No. Why did it do that? Let's undo that play. Undo, let's play. I did put in home run, right? Home run F7. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Albie Lopez against Chris Woodward. 1-6-4. 1-6-4 is a bloop single. And Woodward's on base for the second time today. Alberto Castillo, who had a sac fly. We're looking at 2-5-8. 2-5-8 versus a righty becomes a 5-5-8. So we're looking at our third baseman. 5-5-8. As an E5. Russ Johnson flubs it. And Alberto Castillo is able to scramble to first base. And we got men on first and second with 1 down for Raul Mondesi. 3-2-2. And Mondesi, just again with runners in scoring position, they are striking out left and right today. Strikeout for Mondesi, and Jeff Fry is at the plate. 0 for 3 on the day. 1-1-4. And that is a 4-3 ground out. 2 more men left on base. 10-4 Tampa. Dan Plesac. Let's take a look at this pen. What do we got left? What do we got left? We got Billy Koch. Is that it? Paul Quantrill? Yeah, we're going to... No, you know what? We're going to ask for an inning. For one more inning from Plesac. We're going to try to get it out of him. Plesac against Grieve. That is a 1-7-3. 1-7-3. I want to pop back here real quick and look at... Pitcher fatigue. All right. All under are not affected. So Dan Plesac throws a 1.73. That is a walk to start. So Plesac has walked a guy. Plesac's not tired yet, but we are looking at being exhausted now. He's getting there. Fred McGriff. 336. And he's able to get McGriff swinging. One down. Russ Johnson. 198. That is a bloop single. And on a bloop single with one out, it's just a single. And that is all for Dan Plesac. We can't ask for him to keep going. So we are going to bring in... We are running out of relievers here. We're going to bring in Quantrill and see if he can just finish this. I guess. Really use up my bullpen. Hopefully we get a day off tomorrow. In comes the 32-year-old Quantrill. And the pitch to Greg Vaughn is a 6.41. He is not fatigued. So we're looking at an F8. And Greg Vaughn flies out to center field and Jose Cruz. And Quantrill needs to get Damian Rolls here. 4.60. And he can't do it, and that is a single plus. And that means Ben Grieve will come around to score. Take one back. And Russ Johnson moves on to second. The Rays are up 11-4. Paul Quantrill's last batter, I've made the decision, 5.62. So we're going to our shortstop, which is Woodward today. Oh, I don't remember how this stuff works. So when you're looking at fielding for a specific guy, when it's not their main position, extreme defensive shifts. Here we go. Ratings based defense. If the blue die is equal to or lower than the player's range, the batter is out. So we're looking at a 4. His range at shortstop is a 5. The blue die is less, so he is out. So we're looking at a G6. Three. I think we got that right. Sounds great to me. And there we go. So that mess was 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 runners left. We are headed to the bottom of the 7th. We're going to be looking to try to get 2 innings at a Koch, or we might have to bring in a fielder for an inning. I'm finding those. There we go. Position play. As pitchers, we're going to just kind of go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to give that a shot. All right. So we are bringing, it is Albie Lopez, still only at 69 pitches. It is 676. 676, and then you add 5, makes it 681. That's a single for Carlos Delgado, and all of a sudden he's got 3 hits on the day. I'll take it. Carlos Delgado has 3 hits against Albie Lopez. Shannon Stewart is 2 for 3 as well. 5-4-2. We're looking at our second baseman, Damian Rolls. 5-4-2 is a 4-3, not a double play. So Delgado is able to advance the second. Jose Cruz to bat. 4-6-7. 4-6-7 versus a righty is an F8++. F8++. And there we go. So John Delgado's able to move to third. And Brad Fulmer at the plate. 5-4-1. We're going back to that second baseman, Damian Rolls. 5-4-1 is a 4-3 ground out. And that's the inning. So we are bringing in a fielder to pitch. We're going to ask who's got the best arm. Not that it matters, but if we were in real life trying to make that decision, I'm thinking Ryan Freel. Ryan Freel feels like our best guy to be our non-real pitcher. So we're looking at Blue Jays. And we're looking at our bench. And Ryan Freel is coming in to pitch. All right, Mr. Ryan Freel. I'm going to have my little rule book here because I don't have that chart printed. So it's basically 150 and up. Yeah, we're just going to do it one at a time. So Ryan Freel is facing off against Gerald Williams to start. Here we go. So we got a position player pitching today. We're at a 2-0-4. A 2-0-4 is a walk. So Ryan Freel in his first action has walked a guy. Randy Wynn with a 6-7-7. We're looking at a 6-7-7's off his chart. So we go here, 6-7-7. That is a single plus. That is a 4-6-7. So we're looking at his 4-6-7 against a righty is a single to center field. So Ryan Freel's got an ERA that's through the roof. Felix Martinez on first, Randy Wynn on second, and Ben Grieve coming to bat. Koch is getting up in the pen. We're looking at a 4-2-8. 4-2-8. There's a walk. And Freel has loaded the bases for Fred McGriff. 4-2-3. 4-2-3. And Ryan Freel has been able to get a 4-6-3 double play out of Fred McGriff. Runner does score, but there are two down. And Ryan Freel is pitching to Russ Johnson. 2-8-1. So let's go back over here. 2-8-1 versus a righty. That is a fly ball to deep left field. Russ Johnson has a power of 4 plus 8, which is 12. So we're talking about a double. And that is all for Ryan. No, you know what? Ryan Freel's got to go one more batter. He's got to go one more. 4-4-5. That's a ground out 6-3. And Ryan Freel is able to work, not magic, but he's able to get us to the ninth inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 man left. And after 7.5, it's Tampa Bay 14, Toronto 4. Albie Lopez continues to pitch well. Tony Batista coming to bat. 5-5-1. So our third baseman is Russ Johnson. 5-5-1. Which is a 5-4-3. So it's a G5-3. Tony Batista grounds out to the third baseman. Chris Woodward, 2 for 3 today. A triple, an RBI, and a run scored. We're looking at a 2-9-1. Yep, 2-9-1. That ball is hit to deep left field. That is 16 plus 6, which is 22. That ball is high, far, and gone. Home run to left field, Chris Woodward. And he's now a double away from the cycle. Probably not going to get a shot at it, but one more back on the board. Albie Lopez, the pitch. This is probably Lopez's last inning. Even at the pitch count, it's a 5-2-1. So we're looking at our catcher. 5-2-1 is a K. So Alberto Castillo strikes out for the second out of the inning. And Raul Mondesi up to bat. 3-2-9. And that is a big old swing and a miss for Mondesi. 0 for 4 today with a walk and a stolen base. And it's time for Billy Koch. Because we cannot ask Ryan Friel to hurt himself. I don't want to use my closer in this situation, but I don't really have a choice. I am completely out of pitchers. I even used pitchers that I wouldn't have used because they were tired. But all right, Billy Koch today. This is his 4th game of the season. He's got 3 saves and 0.86 whip. So he's been pretty good. It's going to be, let's see. Damian Rolls is going to stand. He's not getting pinch hit for. 5-4-7. So we're looking at our second baseman. It's Jeff Fry. 5-4-7 is a single to right field. Damian Rolls, 3 for 6 today. Mike DeFelice. I can't see all the dice. They didn't come out. 5-7-2. So this one we're looking to our left fielder, Shannon Stewart. 5-7-2. That is an F7. We'll take it. Fly ball to left field, and Shannon Stewart puts it away. 1 down. Gerald Williams at bat. 3-8-8. That is a 2-base error. E5, but I don't know how to do a 2-base error. E99 star star, it looks like. So we're going E55 star star. Tony Batista really butchered it. It didn't work. That didn't work. I'm not going to worry too awful much about it. But E, cover by the second baseman. Batter stops at first. Batter stops at first. Batter takes second. Runner at 0 takes 2. All right, so let's go back and try this. So we're going to undo. And we're going to try this again. It's an E5. Runner at home stops at second. Missing fielder. What do you mean? It's an E5. Runner at home stops at second. Batter cannot take third because it's occupied. I did not say take third. Let's try one more time. E5. Runner at home takes second. Batter can, is it because that's how many more bases they take? E5. Runner at home. Batter cannot take first or second because they're occupied. You lie. We're just going to go with the E5 plus plus. See what that does. I don't know. We're just going to leave it. Not worrying about it. It is Randy Wynn. 1-2-9. Becomes a 3-2-9, and that is a K. Billy Koch is able to sit down Randy Wynn, who went 4 for 7, some massive set of numbers. And Felix Martinez. He's not coming out either. He's staying in the game. At this point, why not? Felix Martinez is 1-7-1. That is a hit by pitch from Koch. Why not? Let's just hurt somebody else. And the bases juiced for the number 3 hole hitter, Ben Grieve. Koch has got to get out of this. 1-2-6. Becomes a 3-2-6. And that is a strikeout. And Billy Koch is able to get out without any damage, but it was a high wire act. Headed to the bottom of the 9th inning, Albie Lopez is being taken out of the game. And the Rays bullpen is going to pitch. They are going to pitch Ken Hill. Ken Hill coming in to pitch. Ken Hill starting here against Jeff Fry. This has been a long game. I apologize that it's been less than enthusiastic. 3-1-1. That's a strikeout for Jeff Fry. Carlos Delgado. 6-2-5. We're looking at a 6-2-5. That is a 630. Which is an F6. Well, I guess it's going to be a P6 in this case. And Shannon Stewart, who probably should have been pinch hit for, 3-0-8. Strikes out, swing and a miss. And after that, a wonderful showing. That's the ball game. The Tampa Bay Rays 14, the Toronto Blue Jays 5. Let's try to go to this. I'm going to add a window capture of the whole shebang. So now we can pop over here to this guy and take a look at our final standings. Save game and exit. Tampa Bay had 21 hits and left 16 runners on base today. Woof. Our box score says your winning pitcher is Albie Lopez, 8 innings, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Your losing pitcher is, I can't find him, Joey Hamilton, 2/3 of an inning, 10 hits, 8 earned runs, and 1 strikeout. They ended up using Ryan Friel as a relief pitcher. It was just a mess of a game. Home runs by Fred McGriff, Tony Batista, and Chris Woodward. I do not want to look back at this game ever again. Anything interesting happened across the league? Not much. So let's take a look to see what our next game is going to look like. We do actually get a day off, so that's wonderful. So we're going to fast play this entire day. There we go. On this day, did anything interesting happen? Let's find out. We've got Macias drives in 6 runs. We got Gary Sheffield drives in 6 runs. Down here we got St. Louis had 5 errors and Colorado left 14 guys on base. That is our day. Who do we play next? Our next series is Toronto Blue Jays versus the Kansas City Royals. So we'll still be here in the Sky Dome. And let's go take a look at our season overview here before we go. So we find ourselves at 4-6, 22 games under, or 22 runs under the plus-minus mark. Eric Chavez, Brian Daubach, Ivan Rodriguez, and Jim Thome all have 5 home runs apiece. Shane Halter leads with 13 RBIs, and Jeremy Giambi is still hitting .583. In the NL, we got Orlando Cabrera leading with a .475 batting average. Barry Bonds, Richie Sexson, and Sammy Sosa all have 7 home runs, and Barry Bonds leads with 15 RBIs. Ramiro Mendoza still has a 0 ERA in qualifying pitchers. Chris Carpenter of the bunch of pitchers with 2 wins. Billy Koch tied with Jeff Zimmerman for most saves with 3. And in the NL, you got Pedro Estacio with 0 ERA, bunch of pitchers with 2 wins, and then Jeff Fassaro is the one pitcher that has 4 saves. MVP votes in order on the AL side is Jose Valentin of the White Sox, Ivan Rodriguez, Bernie Williams, Eric Chavez, and Shane Halter. On the AL side, it's Paxton Crawford with 25 votes, Travis Harper, Jeff Suppen, Joe Mays, and Jem Messier. And then NL, you got MVP votes, Barry Bonds running away with it, Sammy Sosa, Richie Sexson, Jeff Cirillo, and Gary Sheffield. And on the Cy Young side, you've got Courtney Duncan and Mike DeJean tied with Cy Young points, Kevin Tapani, Rick Reed, and Russ Ortiz wrapping up that lineup. We got hitting streaks to start the season. Chipper Jones has a 10-game hitting streak. Ichiro Suzuki has a 9. So that is kind of where we stand here with my replay. We are 10 games in. You know, we're getting there. 6 more games and we're 10% of the way through the season. So thanks for chilling here with me. This has been the Sports Simulation Spectator. As soon as I've got another game recorded, it'll be up here for you. Feel free to come back and check out the other things that I've been playing. History Maker Golf. Take a look at up-tempo basketball. And recently, I've put a lot of time and effort into a personal NASCAR-style stock racing league called Cars, run with Red, White, and Blue Racing. It is baller. I love that game. You should absolutely check it out. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, a subscribe, all those things. Tell your buddies, tell your friends. It's all good stuff. I realized this was not full screen, and now we're close. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later. See ya.